let's talk about my most anticipated games to play this fall. Fall just feels like the coziest season, and it's when I find myself playing the most games. It's just something about the sun setting at like 5 p.m, cooler days, that I just want to like cuddle up in bed and just play and escape into a new world. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I make lifestyle, tech, and gaming content. I post here every Saturday, and I post daily on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. The following games are going to be a mix of spooky and cozy, and they're in no real particular order, so don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want more gaming recommendations. The first one on my list is Gloomy Eyes. This game released recently on September 12th, and I've actually played through the entire thing already, and I was completely blown away. It's described as a cozy horror game, but it is so much more than that. I would say it's a little more of a spooky, cozy adventure game where a zombie boy and a human girl run away together, overcome various obstacles and puzzles to find the missing son. Something that really surprised me was the voice narration throughout the entire game. Not only was it a great way to tell the story, it just set an overall spooky tone and added so much to the atmosphere. It is a co-op game, but you can play solo. It's definitely a game that you could probably finish in an evening. I finished it in about 4.5 hours, and as someone that loves puzzle games, I did find some of the puzzles a bit challenging. However, I did really appreciate the intentionality behind every little detail. If you want to experience gameplay firsthand, I do have a playthrough uploaded on my YouTube channel that you can watch after this video. And the game has a demo if you'd like to try it out yourself. The next game really caught my attention because of its weird animation style. It's called No, I Am Not Human. It also recently released on September 15th, and I've been watching so many people stream it. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world where these creatures called the Visitors are unaliving humans. You're running a bunker at night where you only want to save the humans. The problem? It's hard to tell who the Visitors are because they look and act like humans too. It's a decision-based survival game, and from what I've seen, there's a lot of replayability because based on your choices, you can get different endings each time you play. Our next spooky game is Little Nightmares 3! If you have not played Little Nightmares 1 and 2 yet, now is your chance before the new game releases. They're both horror puzzle adventure games, but if you hate horror, don't worry, because I do too. But I don't think these are too terrible. I think the most stressful part about these games is when you're being chased. Little Nightmares 3 releases on October 10th, and it will be a co-op, but you can play it solo as well. The story follows two kids, Lo and Alone, as they try to make it out of the nightmarish world called the Nowhere. I plan to be streaming this when it releases, so consider this your official invitation to hang out with me. I feel obligated to mention the next one, but Pokemon Legends ZA. It comes out on October 16th. Just know when this releases, nobody hit me up. Since I never got to play Arceus, I'm actually really excited to play Legends ZA. If you are going to play, please comment what starter you think you're going to pick. I will also be streaming this at release, so if you want to tune in, you know where to find me. Moving on to some cozier games, the next one on my list is Discount Tea. If you have not played this yet, you absolutely need to. You move into a new town to run a supermarket, but I promise you, it is so much more than just a supermarket simulator. There's drama, mystery, and sometimes I felt like the villain in town. I have a whole video on my gameplay and review, so if you want a more detailed description of this game, you can check that out. And this game also has a demo if you want to try it out yourself. Listen, I've seen a lot of people describe this game as cozy, and I do too, but I feel like when you're running the supermarket, it almost feels like a diner dash game, so you can be a little bit on edge, but overall, it's very fun. But if you're looking for a low energy game, you are going to love Tiny Bookshop. I genuinely think this is the ultimate cozy game for fall, but I do not think it's for everyone. The pacing is a bit slow, and at times the game did feel a bit repetitive, but if you love books and the idea of running a bookshop excites you, then this game is for you. I also have a video on my gameplay and review, so if you want a more detailed look at this game, you can check that out. Overall, it's very cute, it's super chill, and very low stakes. If you want a game for after work when you can just turn off your brain, I think this is perfect. Moving on to Night in the Woods. This one has been on my wish list for quite some time, so I cannot wait to be wrapped up in a blanket, sipping on a hot chocolate, playing this game. Night in the Woods is a narrative adventure game about May, a college dropout returning to her hometown. But when she comes home, she begins to uncover strange mysteries lurking in the woods. This game has been out for quite a while, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. Speaking of games that have been out for a while, Little Misfortune. If you're looking for a game that's short and sweet that you can finish in one afternoon, this This is it. I find myself always replaying this game around this time of year. It's a humorous yet dark point and click narrative following around an 8-year-old named Miss Fortune as a voice in her head helps guide her to find eternal happiness for her mother. The next game reminds me of Little Miss Fortune, but a bit darker. Franbo. It's a dark psychological point and click adventure game with puzzle-like elements. It's about a young girl escaping an asylum and navigating twisted realities to find her cat and uncover the truth behind her parents' murder. This game has also been around for quite a while, but it's been a very long time since I've replayed it, so I'm so excited to pick it back up again this season. The last game on my list is Out of Sight. It follows Sophie, a young blind girl who gains the ability to see through her teddy bear's eyes. She's trapped in this sinister mansion where she must sneak, hide, solve puzzles, and piece together the dark history of her surroundings. This game released in May, and I've only recently added it to my wish list, but I hope to play it very soon. Well, those are all the games that I am personally planning on playing this fall, and I hope you found some new ones to play yourself. Please leave any of your game recommendations down in the comments below. If you've made it this far, please like this video and consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next Saturday.